Hey there, what's up? Andre here from PSD Box. I just received an email from a member from PSD Box. Her name is Lucy, and she told me that she took a picture with a polarizing filter and that she got a really dark spot on the image, and she was asking how she could fix that. And well, I asked her to send me the image so I can see what she was talking about, and she sent me this image that you can see here on the screen. And you can see that indeed it has this really dark spot here, which was caused by the polarizing filter, maybe because somehow the light affected it. So well, she was asking how she could fix that. For this particular image, the fix was easy because you can see that the dark spot is on the part of the sky where there's no clouds. So all the clouds and details are below it. So if we would have clouds here, it would be a bit more difficult, but for this particular image was quite easy. So what I did is I created a new layer, and let's name this fix. And then I got the brush tool, and I'll make sure the flow and the opacity are to 100%, and I'll zoom out, because what I want to do is I want to paint over this spot here. So what I'll do is increase the brush size, let's see, about 1000 pixels or something like that. And in order to match this color, what I will do is sample a color close to the area that I want to cover, sorry, and I'll paint once over it. I don't like it, it's too soft, the brush, so what I'll do is increase a bit the hardness and maybe increase the brush size just a bit. I'll do it again. So I have now my area painted here, but you can see it's not covering everything. So what I will do is press Ctrl T to load the free transform, press Shift and Alt, or Command or Shift and Option, sorry, for Mac, and I will expand that. And the reason why I'm also pressing the Alt key is because I want to extend both ends at the same time. And I'll extend this color like that, I'll stretch it like that. And now I'll press Enter to accept my change. And you can see that now I covered that, but the problem is this is not looking nice at all. So what I will do next is change the blend mode of this to screen. And you can see the whole image becomes brighter, but we still have this spot here. We will fix that as well. But in order to match the color perfectly, what you can do is press Command or Control U to load the hue saturation while you have this fixed layer selected. So first select the layer. You can also open this if you go to Image Adjustments and select Hue Saturation. And what I'll do is activate the Colorize option. And from here, what I can do is match the color of the sky. And I'll have to desaturate it quite a bit, maybe increase the lightness. And I can change the color to adjust it to the color of the original sky. And click OK. And I still have this part here. Let me zoom in just a bit so you can see it better. I still have this part here which is not completely covered by this. So what I'll do is repeat the process, just create a new layer, get the brush tool again, but this time I'll make it smaller and maybe decrease the hardness a bit. So let's see, how big should I make the brush? I'll make it with the keyboard so I can see it better. If you don't see the brush, just press the caps lock key and you can see it changes. And something like about this big. And now I will sample a color that's close to this, and just click once and just do the same and expand it just a bit using the free transform tool. And you can see that I covered this, and I would probably have to decrease a bit the opacity. I'll leave the blend mode to normal for this one, for the smaller circle, and well, you can see this was the original, and I'll increase the opacity of this until I can see that it blends with the other color. And what I will do now is press Ctrl G to group both layers, and I'll create a layer mask because I need to take the effect from the buildings here. So what I'll do is I have a low opacity brush, a soft brush, and I'll paint with black on this layer mask to just remove the effect, this blue color that I just painted. I want to remove that from the mountain and from this buildings here. I removed too much. I'll just use a low opacity brush and remove the color from the place where you don't want it. Okay, so well, that's how I fixed this black spot. I'll show you the original. So this was the before and after. I think it looks a lot better. But as I say, this works because there's no details here in the sky. If you have clouds, this technique would not work. So I hope you liked this really quick tutorial. Thank you for watching and see you next time.